In the first on the card, and first out Twiggy Summit over on the outside, and Child shows his intention immediately. He wants the front and finds it comfortably. Twiggy Summit by a length to Firm, and Totsuka over on the inside, and back last is Talcara. The 4 fillies make their way up towards the turn at the 800 metres, and the race being controlled at the moment by Twiggy Summit, leading about a neck. Firm is in second, placing the outside. Talcara's moved up a length and a half away, so Totsuka, the favourite, just pocketed away over on the inside. But as they come up the side, 600 metres left to go now, and Twiggy Summit just led. Firm is on her outside, 2 lengths away Totsuka, just starting to weaken a little bit on the outside as Talcara, so Totsuka can get the run through whenever she needs to go, and she'll need to go soon because these two have kicked away on her as they came to the turn. Firm on the outside and Twiggy Summit leading a length and a half. Totsuka now starting to wind up, is starting to close on these two, and they've beaten off Talcara. Firm is the leader, she leads by a length. Twiggy Summit, hit the running rail there. Totsuka's coming home down the outside, but Firm with a good lead, 100 to go. She's racing greenly. She's over 2 lengths in front, Firm. She's holding them at bay, and the Goucher's going to take out the first tonight. Firm wins it well. Firm by 3 lengths to Totsuka, and third Twiggy Summit, and back behind them was Talcara, last of the 4 over the line. In the time of 1:12.5. Number 3 is the winner, Firm, ridden by Darren Goucher. Number 3, Firm. Darren Goucher takes it out for John Hawke, set outside the leader. And here she set to run over the 1600 metres. And they're off. And Mendicant was one of the first to bounce out. And going forward, Soviet Sun after 100 metres looking for the front, and did so pretty comfortably. So Soviet Sun in front. He's a King is over on the outside of Mendicant, and last of the 4, 2 lengths away, is Huru. The field of 4 makes its way out towards the 1200 metres, and Soviet Sun set the tempo for Julian Harris. Out by a little over 2 lengths. Running second is He's a King, and a similar margin 2 lengths away to Mendicant, with Huru 1.5 behind it. Into the back now, they're racing near the 1000 metres, and on top Soviet Sun by 1 3/4. He's a King is in second, nearly 3 lengths to Mendicant, allowed to balance up back third, and last of all on the inside is Huru. They're making their way out towards the turn now at the 800 metres, and He's a King is moving up on the outside to put a bit more pressure to this leader, Soviet Sun. 2 lengths away is Mendicant, who's come away from the rails there, and Huru pokes up along the inside. Up the side, they've got 700 to run now. He's a King outside of Soviet Sun, only about 3/4 away then to Mendicant, who's just being asked to do something now at the 600. Charles has pulled him out, and Huru is a length and a half away. About 500 left to go. He's a King about a half length to Soviet Sun. Mendicant is being pushed along. Charles has had to pull the whip on him now, and Huru is sticking with them over on the inside. The field of 4 compactly bunched as they swing the corner. Soviet Sun is kicking back along the inside. He's again taken the lead now. It's Soviet Sun on the inside from He's a King. Mendicant a length and a half away. He's got the job in front of him. 100 metres to go. Soviet Sun and He's a King, with Mendicant starting to lift on the outside of them. He's a King has put the head in front of the middle though, and He's a King has won the race. Probably Soviet Sun will get second, although Mendicant isn't far away wide out, and Huru made it a very exciting finish with only about a length and a half over the 4 of them. He's a King has prevailed, number 6, ridden by Wayne Hawkeye, who's absolutely flying at the moment. 1200 metres for the third. Amber lights flashing, they're set. Ready and racing at the 1200. Cat's Cradle a fraction slow with no foresight, and Carla Joy bounded out and led early from the grey. Typhoon Billy, Olivet Lady into stride fast is up third, and Mensa pushing up on the fence fourth, closely followed by Demesia, caught wide in the run of the first turn. Mensa met some trouble, she had to steady, she lost a couple of lengths on the inside. Zazda on her outer, and they're followed by Cat's Cradle wider out, a length My Alaboo, and they're trailed then by a Class Act and 2 to no foresight. Up the side, Typhoon Billy had railed through and taken up the running now. Leads about a half length to Carla Joy, and Demise has been trapped out. 2 to Mensa, who's recovered to be up fourth behind the leader. And then Olivet Lady, Wonder Cat's Cradle, never been on the track, and they're followed by Zazda under pressure from a Class Act, My Alaboo, and no foresight last. Typhoon Billy kicked away on them coming around the turn, and she raced about 3 in front now. Mensa's going through into second along the rail. A Class Act making ground out wide, followed by Demesia. Carla Joy can't go on, but it's all Typhoon Billy at the moment. She's 3 lengths in front. A Class Act is getting into second, placing and trying hard. Typhoon Billy, she's getting a little tired in the last 50. She's a length in front though, and Typhoon Billy beats a Class Act by a half a length. About 4 or 5 lengths a photo. Olivet Lady maybe grabbing third from Zasta and then Demesia. Back behind them were No Foresight, Cat's Cradle, Mensa, who met that early trouble and never quite recovered. And at the tail of the field here, My Elaboo back there in company with Carla Joy, who just didn't quite run it out. Typhoon Billy, Greg Childs, all in. Amber lights flashing, they're ready. Tiger's Eye won from the outside. They're off now. Sarragat missed the start about a length or so. KU's goal began fast. No pace from Murphy's Magic. Tiger's Eye did jump okay and is working forward up on the outside, but there are plenty of partners going with him. Good bit of speed about. I'm on a High leads in the run of the first turn from Jax Daniel and Don Moxie on their outside. KU's goal right behind them, fourth the fence. Arnold's goal gets a good trail. Sarragat next, Simply Success is very wide. Back behind them is Richland. Tiger's Eye had to go back a little. He has 3 behind him. Murphy's Magic getting up on the inside, followed by Dark Army, and by the 1,000 metres, Buckeye Blue brought up the rear. I'm on a High the leader. Jax Daniel is a length away second. 2.5 lengths to Don Moxie third on the outside of KU's Gold. 2 behind these, Arnold's Gold, and they're closely followed then by Sarragat the outside. Simply Success is racing out 3 wide around Richlands, and on the rails is Murphy's Magic. 2 lengths to Tiger's Eye, spotting the leader about probably 10 lengths up the side. Dark Army is next and Buckeye Blue last. 550 metres to go by the school, and I'm on a High being joined by Dax Daniel. Richland is striding into the race well. 2 lengths to Sarragat, starting to pick up good ground. 2 starting to work into the race, followed by Murphy's Magic, and 2 behind these is Tiger's Eye. He's working home okay as they cornered. Richland is being tackled now by Sarragat. Jax Daniel third, battling. Tiger's Eye trying to weave into the finish, but Sarragat hit the front down the outside from Richland. Now Tiger's Eye in the clear. Sarragat by 2. Tiger's Eye coming. Sarragat a length and a half. Tiger's Eye lifting. Sarragat just in front. Tiger's Eye lunged. Oh, close. Tiger's Eye might have grabbed Sarragat, I'd say. Murphy's Magic third, about 3 lengths away. Then just behind these horses in the race was Richland and Jax Daniel, Buckeye Blue, KU's Gold, Arnold's Gold. And back behind them to finish was Dark Army, I'm on a High, Don Moxie, and Simply Success. It's been a big run. I think he might have got there. Judge calls for the photo. Tiger's Eye coming home, the better on the outside, grabbing Sarragat, and it's got it. Number from Corchet, the field is set. Ready to go. Lungano drawn pretty well. Off they go, and Lungano jumped away okay. One of the first out was Gold Bay, and also beginning fast is Super Sleek from a middle position driving forward. Lady Jugar, Best River just off them, and then Corchet. Normandy's dropped out to be third last as they make their way up to the turn at the 1200, and Super Sleek has worked up and dashed to the lead by 2 Lady Jugar and Lungano the outside. 1 to Corchet fourth, followed by Best River. Perfidious is deeper out over on the outside. It's about the middle of the field, followed by Gold Bay, Pride of Kilcoran, 1 Granada Miss and Whoopee Ride. Never Decree next and pulling a little, and Normandy's gone up past it. At the 900 metres, and Super Sleek made play by a length to Corchet, driving up round the outside after racing wide. Lungano in the centre, Lady Jugar over on the fence fourth. A length and a half, Best River and Nick Perfidious. 1 Gold Bay, and they're followed by Pride of Kilcoran and Whoopee Ride deep out. 2 behind these is Granada Miss, and well back in the field, Never Decree over on the inside, and Normandy is second last as they go to the 600 metres, where Super Sleek just led. Lungano travelled okay on the outside. Corchet's under the whip and beaten. Back behind them now, Whoopee Ride starting to make a run around the outside, and Perfidious is next, and they were followed then as they neared the corner by Best River. Normandy about 4 lengths off, starting to wind up. Lungano's taken over the running. Lungano from Super Sleek kicking back. Whoopee Ride wider out. Then Lady Jugar just behind them with Best River, and Normandy out very wide, spotting them 3. It's Whoopee Ride racing to the lead on the outside of Lungano. Best River in the centre. Whoopee Ride the leader from Best River. Never Decrease flashing home in the centre. Never Decrease stormed home from last and has won. Never Decree, an amazing win in the race from either Best River or Whoopee Ride, who were fighting the race out until the winner came on the scene. Then just behind these to finish was Lady Jugar. Lungano weakened. She might have had enough, and then trailed Normandy, followed by Corchet, Perfidious, Super Sleek, Granada Miss, Gold Bay. Pride of Kilcoran is back to the tail of the field. What a big finish. Number 9 is the winner, Never Decree, giving Wayne Hawkeye a winning double. It's come from last. It's been a slashing run. getting through between Whoopie Ride and Best River. Second placing's gone to Whoopie Ride, who was probably being hailed the winner about. Amber lights flashing, they're ready and racing now. And Go Davo Go began okay with Ganymede. Turfside Fly got away well. Kenrose out very fast as they settle down now. Magic Ben dropped out and Playboy Ben is next to last. In the run of the first turn, Kenrose working double time, drew 3/4 in front of Prince Barides. About 2 lengths away third, Go Davo Go hunting up on the inside of Turfside Flyer. Archfiend is travelling wide. 2 behind these is Ganymede off the fence there, followed by Key Street and Felix the Cat over on the rails. 1.5 lengths Frappe around Foreign Affair, Playboy Ben and 2 to Magic Ben. Kenrose below the 600 steady, led by 3/4. In second placing, Prince Barides. Go Davo Go is third, but under a lot of pressure. Round the outside then comes Archfiend from Key Street. Felix the Cat hard ridden, and then Frappe making some ground as they neared the corner. And into the straight, Kenrose is being tackled by Prince Barides. Go Davo Go under pressure. Here comes Frappe coming with a good run around the outside of Archfiend. Kenrose led. Frappe's coming home well down the outside. Kenrose giving something on the rail. Frappe starting to pick him up. Foreign Affairs flashing home with Magic Ben. Frappe hit the lead. Foreign Affair lunged. Frappe beats Foreign Affair, and Kenrose holding on to third on the inside. Making up a lot of ground was Magic Ben into fourth placing. They were followed then by Archfiend, and then came Prince Barides, Go Davo Go, Ganymede, Playboy Ben, followed by Key Street, Turfside Flyer, and back last of all was Felix the Cat. Frappe is the winner. Number 7, it's another win for Greg Childs tonight. Came with a very strong run down the straight. Greg winning earlier on Typhoon Billy from the front, settling off the pace and then holding out Foreign Affair. His effort first up has been very good. Few more bounds, he would have won the race. And third to number 2, Kenrose, just holding on the inside, behind 582. All in, set now for the final event. The gates are back and they're underway, and the chimney sweep was just a little slow to move out of the line. Monagila came through the inside and took up the running early from Burn Cat Star and Be Swooped. Dream Lord wider out. Welshing Prince and Alatea are up there. Burn Cav Star is easing out of that action as they run to the turn off the back the first time round, and Dream Lord is going to the lead now, and it's Dream Lord in front. Welshing Prince is running second. Monagila is third on the inside. Alatea posies up nicely in fourth placing. Be Swooped is fifth on the rail. They're followed a little further back in the field then as they came up the side by Alabar over on the outside. A couple of lengths away then came over on the rails is Just a Ninja, and he's being followed by Burn Cav Star. 2 to the chimney sweep on the inside of Snow Court, and about 1.5 lengths behind them El Framati, and 3 lengths to Fleet Feet. They make their way to the turn the first time. He's off on Alatea. Might have been pulling a bit, so let's slide to the front now by Kieran McAvoy. Alatea took it up by 1 length to Dream Lord. Moving up on the outside is Alabar, and he might even go on with it. He's racing wide round the outside. Welshing Prince now gets cover fourth behind Alabar as they came down the straight the first time. And then behind those in fifth placing, 1.5 lengths away is Monagila. Pace isn't too bad here. Then Be Swoop, Burn Cav Star, Just a Ninja. Snow Court outside the chimney sweep. Next to last as they turn out of the straight is El Framati, and Fleet Feet brought up the rear. Alatea took them out near the 1600 leading by 1 length. In second placing is Alabar. 2 lengths to Dream Lord. Welshing Prince has had the run of the race fourth. Be Swoop fifth on the inside of Monagila. Another 1.5 lengths, Just a Ninja, Burn Cav Star, and they're followed by the chimney sweep, 1/2 to Snow Court, and 2 lengths to El Framati, and last of all is Fleet Feet. Making their way up to the turn at the 1200, and now Elabar's been let stride, and he's taken over the running for Cotton Brow, and Elabar into the back by about 2 lengths. Alatea is running second. 4 lengths back is Dream Lord. Welshing Prince a neck away fourth the outside, and then followed by Be Swoop, Monagila. 1.5 behind them, Burn Cav Star, Just a Ninja, the chimney sweep. Round the outside goes El Framati from Snow Court, and a couple to Fleet Feet, about 900 to go. Alabar by 2.5, Alatea, Dream Lord hard ridden. Welshing Prince flushed out about 3 or 4 wide at the 800 turn. Be Swoop right behind them, they're bunching now. Then Monagila, Burn Cav Star, El Framati very wide from the chimney sweep, Snow Court, and back behind those horses, Just a Ninja and Fleet Feet. They've bunched right up as they go to the school. Alabar Alabar is the leader. Round the outside, Welsing Prince and Alframati's gone quickly and has hit the front. Snow Court coming home fairly well on the outside and be swooped along the rail. They go to the 400 metres and Alframati the leader from Welsing Prince and Snow Court running on. He's got the second now. In behind those is Alabar and be swooped over on the rails as they swing the corner. Alframati is the leader with Snow Court coming at him on the outside. Couple of lengths away is Alabar and then came Monagila. They enter the straight. Alframati and Snow Court are fighting it out. 100 to go. Monagila coming home well. Snow Court and Alframati fighting it out. Snow Court's coming home the better. I don't believe it. Snow Court draws away and Snow Court wins it by a length and a half to Monagila. Third is Alframati. In behind those to finish was Alabar, the chimney sweep. And they were followed further back in the field then by Bee Swooped and Fleet Feet. And further back then was Just a Ninja. There was a break to Burn Cat Star. And in behind those to finish was Alatea, who dropped out of it. Dream Lord and Welsing Princess finished at the back. Snow Court the winner. Monagila second and Alframati third. It's 11, 10 and 3. 11, 10 and 3 in the final event. Snow Court.